From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories for Friday, August 17th, a major pileup on I-95, leaving one person dead and 18 injured. Delaware's Attorney General may be deployed to Iraq, making sure seniors get the tax credit due to them. Here are the details. A four-vehicle pileup on I-95 last night has left one person dead and 18 others hurt. It happened about 9:45, just south of the toll plaza. The fatality is said to be a woman in her 20s or 30s, but there has been no identification yet. No word yet as to how or why that accident happened. Delaware's Attorney General Beau Biden may be deployed to Iraq. Biden serves as a judge advocate general in the Delaware National Guard for the 261st Signal Brigade. The unit has received notice from the Pentagon to prepare for a possible deployment in 2008. Colonel Len Gritteri of the Delaware National Guard says the notice is just an initial heads up, and Biden's job wouldn't place him in a combat situation. He adds the Army views Biden as a regular enlistee, and his position as Attorney General doesn't exempt him from deployment. Wilmington police say a 62-year-old woman was sexually assaulted yesterday morning along a jogging path in Brandywine Park. Police say it was around 8:15 in the morning when a man approached the woman along the path by Lovering Avenue to ask her a question. The victim said the man then grabbed her by the neck, pulled her off the path, and began to assault her before running away. The suspect is described as a black man between 5'10" and 6 feet tall and about 25 to 30 years old with short hair. Coming up, Brandywine School District begins looking at school closures. WDEL News continues in a moment.
As you look for your college experience, make sure you look at Wilmington College, your key to success.
A Wilmington woman is in stable condition after allegedly being stabbed by her husband. Police say they were called to a home on West 6th Street yesterday and found the 36-year-old victim lying on the floor, bleeding from several stab wounds. Police found 40-year-old Rodney Perkins in an upstairs bedroom, placed him under arrest, and charged him with attempted murder. Delaware senior citizens have just a few weeks left to qualify for a credit on their school property tax bill. WDEL's Carl Konevsky reports.
Members of the Weston Senior Center got a lesson about the senior school property tax credit, learning that applications have to be in by September 1st in order to qualify, something State Finance Secretary Richard Cordry says taking advantage of is financially beneficial.
On the part of your bill that you get from the county, only dealing with education part, you can get 50% of that or up to no more than $500 as a tax credit. For example, if your school tax was $1,000, you could qualify to get $500 back.
Cordry says the credit is a way of giving back to senior citizens who've supported the state's economy in the past.
We're just trying to get the word out to the people that they've paid their share over the years. I always hear, I paid for my kids' school, why should I have to pay anymore? Well, at age 65, you certainly get a big break.
Cordry reminds seniors they have to apply and pay their entire tax bill to qualify. Then in following years, the credit will be applied before the tax bill is sent. I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Brandywine School District officials are studying a plan to close some schools due to declining enrollment. School Board President Joseph Brumskill says up to 3 schools could be closed, but as of now he's not sure which ones. Brumskill says the district is looking for volunteers to help formulate its final recommendation due in May, and the first of a series of meetings on the plan is set for September 4th. The Phil's Braves flip-flop continues. WDEL Sports and your Delaware AccuWeather forecast coming up.
What's happening? 2 first-place awards for Melanie Armstrong from the RTNDA, plus Best Website, and our 3rd Murrow Award for Excellence in a row. WDEL swept the Delaware Press Association Awards for Best Newscast, On the Spot Report, Special Programming, and first for Best Interview. But what really gets us jazzed? 2nd and 3rd for TV News. WDEL, where news talk is just the beginning.
In WDEL Sports, the Phillies are back in 2nd place in the NL East after a 4-2 win over the Washington Nationals last night. Cole Hamels went 6 2/3 innings, allowing only 4 hits and 2 walks while striking out 6. Hamels has won 5 of his last 6 decisions, now 14-5 on the season. Carlos Ruiz belted a 2-run homer for the Phillies. Ryan Howard also homered. Brett Myers pitched the 9th and earned his 11th save. The Phils' road swing continues with a 3-game weekend series against the Pirates. Coverage tonight on WDEL begins at 6:30. The Blue Rocks hold on for an 8-6 win over the Potomac Nationals. The Blue Rocks leave Potomac the way they arrived, 5 games ahead of the Nationals in the Carolina League's Northern Division. Wilmington now returns to Frawley Stadium for a weekend series with Lynchburg. Well, tonight the Eagles have a chance to show the home fans that Monday night's dreadful performance of Baltimore wasn't the real thing. The Birds host the Carolina Panthers, and Coach Andy Reid will let the first offensive and defensive units see a little more action. And Donovan McNabb will play for the first time since being injured and lost for the 2006 season last November. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast: clouds, maybe a shower to start today, then increasing sunshine through the afternoon, a high 91. Tonight, clear skies, low 60. And then much cooler for the weekend. Saturday, mostly sunny, a high of 80. Clouds and sun Sunday, a high of 78. Get news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 11:50 a.m. WDEL, or anytime right here at WDEL.com. I'm Chris Carl. Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.